There's been a lot of demand lately for the best Lipo charger out there for either RC or FPV applications. But then a lot of people have been asking me either the budget version or the mid version or the high-end version, but nobody really pays attention to the parallel board application. Especially when some of the people have been telling all these horror stories about parallel charging, and they've been saying, do not do it. Just go ahead and buy the most expensive charger or buy multiple chargers and then charge conventionally and never charge parallel. But actually, there are a few solutions out there for parallel boards that actually increase the safety of when you want to charge multiple batteries, and especially even at high amperage, because you're a racer, you're a freestyler, you need a lot of lipos. So you want to parallel charge. So HGLRC has come up with the Thor Pro. There's other versions out there like UAV, but to me, HGLRC has given us the best solution. And let me tell you why. Alright, so let's open up the box of the HGLRC Thor Pro Dual. So here, okay, out of the box, you have the parallel board. You have the XT60 female to female cable, and then you have the 6S balance cable. Okay, all right. Then you have the manual. Okay, is it in Chinese? Yes, you have the English version in the back. Okay, we can take a look at that. All right, and stickers. You can never have enough stickers. Okay, let's put the box aside, and I'm actually going to bring out also the single version of the Thor Pro. Let's put the cable aside here. Okay, so let's put the box aside, and we have now the dual version, and of course the slimmer Thor Pro on the left side. Okay, right, so basically the build on both is about the same, except that for the single board you can charge 1, 2, 3, 4 lipos together, versus the dual board you can charge 6 all the way up to 6S. In both boards you can actually go up to a max current of 40 amps, max balance current of 2 amps, and then it charges all the way up to 6S, and then you have both XT30 and XT60 on both. Okay, the one thing that differentiates this versus the parallel boards, in which case I will show you the ones that I've been using as I started off in the hobby, and then of course I burnt it up because I plugged it in wrongly, is the safety features. So here, if for any reason you made a mistake and you, for example, you have your lipo and then you plugged it in wrongly, you will have these indicators of the LEDs to actually show how the individual pins to actually alert you with the LED lights to show you if any of the pins were shorted. For example, you have a 4S or a 6S, and then you missed one pin, you were plugging it incorrectly because you were either drunk or very tired from flying for that day. But more importantly is actually if you had a short between these two terminals or between the individual channels, these 15 amp automatic fuses will actually protect you from a fire, hopefully. Most parallel boards, the cheap parallel boards, will not have these, but here you have these 15 amp fuses, which really, if something happens, it will burn up. And let me show you how easy it is to actually replace. So this gives you a peace of mind. If you burnt it, you will see that the connector in between will melt and it will no longer have a connection, right? So just put it back in. Do not leave your lipo parallel charge without attending to it. So don't go and charge it and then go to another room and watch TV, Netflix, and chill. But always pay attention. But this gives you another multiple layer of protection. The other thing that the boards actually provide is the discharge module. So in both the single and the dual board, you have a discharge module here to show you how it works. So now, let's put that aside, put that in the middle. Okay, plug it in correctly. You will see it has the indicator here. But now, because this is your plug-in 15.4, but you have the LEDs here and you have a button here. For this is not only to just show you the voltage, but it's also to discharge. So you press that button again, that's blue is 3S, green is 4S, and that's what you want to do because this is a 4S battery. So it will discharge it until it is about 3.8 voltage per cell, and then that gives you peace of mind. You can just plug it in. So you can of course buy a separate discharge module, but I do think that having a parallel board, you can either discharge it through your Lipo charger discharger, or you can actually use this handily as another discharge module. That is a great addition to this piece of equipment. So all in all, I do think that this is what you need for a peace of mind. For in our hobby here, you do not want to burn your house. There have been cases of people doing that, but with the HGLRC Thor Pro Dual or Thor Pro board, you will have that peace of mind with the fuses, with the individual short protection indicators, LED indicators, and also with the discharge module. Go get it and keep our hobby safe. So thank you very much for staying right to the end. Like and subscribe.